Welcome back to FBN Live. I'm Tracy Burns. The Dow's down 165 points right now. We were talking earlier about what's going on. Europe stress tests were, well, useless. Futures were down this morning when we started. We knew the market was going to be down coming in. We don't have a solution to our debt talks right now. As Elizabeth McDonald just reported, Moody's basically saying, we don't believe you guys can do it. We don't believe you guys can come up with a plan that could fix this problem. That's pretty bad. Granted, let me just give you a big old caveat here. Moody's and S&P missed the boat completely during the financial crisis. They were like so late to the party, calling, downgrading credit default swaps, banks, you name it, they were nowhere to be found. So I do think, and many people do think, that this is a little bit of like, let's cover our you-know-what so that we don't miss this boat too. So they could be a little overzealous on this. Nevertheless, a threat is a threat is a threat. Okay, but as always on this show, we love talking to entrepreneurs who get it done, even though the government is, well, screwed up. Marcel Fairbairn is with us right now down in Orlando, president and founder of LED Source. Marcel, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we dive in to your state of the state, tell everyone what LED Source is.
Certainly, LED Source is a company based in South Florida who is in the business of bringing LED lighting technology and LED lighting savings to the masses, basically. We founded the company on commercial clients primarily. We do break into residential, and we're actually in the process of developing a residential business model as well in our franchise system. But we focus primarily on commercial clients who are able to generate huge savings, very rapid paybacks, very strong ROIs on replacing general lighting products with LED.
Okay. So just so people, I want people to understand your background a little bit, though, because you do LED lighting for entertainment and architectural and, retrofit markets, and you just said that you're moving into the housing market. But, so you were in a band, right? You were like a heavy metal rock band.
I was, and remarkable because my hair doesn't show it anymore, or my weight. I was probably 75 pounds thinner and had a little longer hair, but this all started for me as a musician, and while I was a musician, I very much became attached to the creative side of performing, to especially lighting, and then found a way to make a career in lighting, in entertainment lighting, being concert, theater, television, and from there we basically liaisoned into the LED business in 2002, which was very early on in LED lighting.
It was early on. I find the transition so interesting, though, because you go from being in a band to making a career basically out of lighting this stuff. And I will tell you, I'm a novice here in TV land, but I've learned so much over the years how important lighting is. And above my head, there's probably 100 or whatever, not that many, but 50 different light bulbs that could be shooting at different things at different times. And so you learn. I learned. I didn't know. So that part to me is amazing. And then you dive into this.
And you could have actually just said that I went from being a musician to starting a career, because I really wasn't making any money as a musician, and that's really what drove my change to look for a career. So it was really a natural to move into lighting, and again from there into LED lighting, which really at this point is becoming the future very rapidly. So
it is, but it wasn't in 2002. What made you do that back then? Because really, you took a risk.
Well, and I'd like to say that I was a genius, but really, we saw an opportunity primarily to bring LED lighting technology to those same entertainment and architectural clients who were buying these products through sources that didn't necessarily have the expertise or the background to be able to really lead them to the answers. They all knew, we really should be using LED technology on our projects, but we don't really know how to go about it. And that's kind of what became our position. Is we became the experts in LED lighting, and we helped our clients, and still do today, find solutions. And we help them to now those solutions really are more driven by operational costs. We reduce their operating costs in their businesses by reducing electricity up to 80 or 90% in many cases, and getting them paybacks inside a year usually.
Wow, 80 to 90%. So who gets the biggest bang for their buck through this whole thing? I mean, is it retrofit? Is it brand new architecture? Who benefits the most?
Yes, actually, all of them, for different reasons. In entertainment and architecture, it's usually a maintenance issue. These people want lights that they don't have to put a lot of effort into, because LEDs inherently last for many, many years without any kind of maintenance. They don't produce heat. It really is the perfect light source from a maintenance standpoint. They don't break. And the winners on the retrofit side really are the people who use lights the most. So parking garages, hotels, hospitals, schools. People who have lights on for 24 hours a day are going to see paybacks on their investment in LED lighting, usually inside 7 or 8 months.
So
and there's not many products in the world, let alone something that is green, that the government really wants you to use, that the government has issued mandates or laws to ban other types of lighting products. So you have to make a change anyways. But LED just becomes the natural change to make, because there are no toxins, there isn't mercury in LEDs, as compared to other options out there. It really is the perfect light source.
So now, you guys are a franchisor, though? What does that mean? You franchise your services?
Well, no, we franchise our entire business model, really. And it's specifically the retrofit side of our business model, because a few years ago, I decided that we really needed to have locations in every city of North America. And we needed to do this because this is a product, this is a technology where you really have to bring the technology to the people. You can't just sit back and wait for the phones to ring and wait for people to make a conscious decision to improve the planet. We don't really sell this as a green product, as much as it is a green product, and it does save energy to the tune of 85–90% in most cases. We sell it as a cost savings product or a maintenance savings product. So to bring in franchisees who have existing business networks. For example, last week we trained our new Iowa franchise. These people are commercial builders. They are facility managers, and they understand the problem. They've lived the problem. So they know how to take this product out to people. And so through our franchise system, I felt very strongly that I had to have people with skin in the game, not just managers that I was hiring to go out and spread the word about this technology. So we're bringing in owners all over the country, professional owners who have business networks of people. We'll probably have 150 pro franchises, and then maybe another 400 or 500 residential home team franchises.
If I'm interested in franchising, how do I find you?
Well, you would probably start on our website, ledsource.com. And there's all sorts of franchise information available on our website in addition to a application, and that would be the beginning process.
That's very cool. And you're a Canadian. Are you still?
I don't think you ever really get rid of it.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're born a Canadian, you're always a Canadian, and
but you're in Orlando.
So yes, I am still.
I didn't know there were Canadians in Orlando.
Yeah, I think actually the police officer who just wrote me a ticket on the way to the studio here is a Canadian.
So much for
maybe it was a comedian.
There you go.
Maybe he was a comedian.
Maybe that. Marcel, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Tracy.
President and founder of LED Source, sir. And if you are interested in franchising, check out the website. It's good stuff. All right, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going back down to D.C. Rich Edson is here, is going to be with us, give us the update on the debt talks. We're going to go out to London. Ashley Webster's covering the News Corp story, of course, the phone hacking and all the latest. And we got to talk about the cost of aging parents, because, man, it is costly. And a lot of people, a lot of kids, actually, are footing the bill. The Dow's down 148 points. We'll be right back.